What is a dark universe? Why are there two of them? Why has a single paragraph in a puff piece Hollywood Reporter article been turned into a headline? I got you. Universal's Dark Universe is a reboot of the classic Universal Monsters franchises that were immensely popular from the 20s all the way through the early 60s. It's a universe filled with wolfmen and swamp things, and a guy you can't even see, and bolt necks, and more Draculas than you can shake a damn crucifix at. The plan is to do it in the style of Marvel's shared cinematic universe. All the monsters are going to team up to, I don't know, do more murdering, or more likely save the world, even though that doesn't make any fucking sense. But hey, that's what happens when movies are made by a boardroom filled with uncreative Hollywood execs just worried about feeding their coke habits. This shared universe started with 2010's The Wolfman. Oh, fuck. This shared universe started with 2014's Untold Dracula. Oh shit, seriously, again? This shared universe started for realsies this time with 2017's The Mummy, which stars Tom Cruise as not the Mummy, and there's no way this is going to fail this time. So is this a good idea? No, it's a terrible idea, because these are all monsters with separate goals and it makes no sense that they would ever team up or have anything in common. Dracula wants blood, Frankenstein's monster wants to be left alone, and then later wants a bride to be left alone with. The Invisible Man wants to sneak into girls' locker rooms and beat his wife. Did we all just forget about that? Why does he still have a career? If we just de-age him to a point prior to him committing domestic violence, does that somehow make it okay? Food for thought, people. So what's the deal with this possible legal action? Well, as I said at the start of this, there are two dark universes in the works. The second is Warner Brothers / DC's The Dark Universe, the name they want to use for their film adaptation of the comic book series Justice League Dark. Justice League Dark has magicians, and dead men, and swamp things, and Keanu Reeves. They're a ragtag group of sorta barely superheroes who tackle problems of a supernatural nature. See, Batman is pretty tough, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't punch a ghost into submission and drop it off at Arkham Asylum. He'd just go right through the walls. Ghosts can do that. So when the goddamn Batman sees something strange in his neighborhood, who's he gonna call? He's gonna call John Constantine and the rest of the Justice League Dark. So is this a good idea? Yeah, probably. I mean, this is a really cool, unique DC property. You throw a Batfleck cameo in there and make sure that scene makes it into the trailer, and you've pretty much guaranteed a decent audience. If handled well, this could be a pretty badass movie. But what about this litigation and suing? See, they want to waste money on lawyers to decide who gets to use the name Dark Universe. 2 Dark Universes enter, 1 Dark Universe leaves. It was the best of Dark Universes, it was the worst of Dark Universes. 2 Dark Universes, both alike in dignity, and fair Los Angeles where we lay our scene. From recent Grudge break to New Mutiny, where box office blood makes Hollywood executives' hands unclean. Okay, I don't have any more. Here's the real bone I have to pick with this situation, though. The name Dark Universe is dumb. There are blatantly obvious better names for both properties. Universal's Dark Universe? Just call it Universal Monsters. This is already the name used to refer to these properties. It's known. Name recognition is a big deal. I bought Universal Monsters pencil cases when I was in elementary school. Jesus, your studio name is already Universal. You don't have to have the word universe in the name. Universal Studios' Dark Universe. It's an awkward mouthful. Universal Monsters. Short, sweet, to the point. As for DC's, just call it Justice League Dark. That's already the name of the property, plus it has Justice League in it. Again, name recognition is important here. If you show these people in a movie trailer for something called Dark Universe, non-comic book fans are not going to know what the hell it is. But if it has Justice League in the name, they're going to say, huh, you know, I do know who the Justice League is. I mean, everybody knows that. I think I'll ask that guy at the office who loves talking about comics to explain this to me, because now I'm a bit curious. Then the next day, this guy is going to lean against his coworker's cubicle divider and say, hey, I saw that trailer for Justice League Dark. What's their deal? And that comics fan coworker of his is going to reply with, well, here, I'll just text you the link to the YouTube video I made that actually covers that because he is me. Now look, I don't want you to think I'm just shitting all over the idea of Universal's Dark Universe. As a concept, it could work if they made them actual horror movies, but they aren't, and they never will. I love these characters in nearly any form. As a small boy, I watched the fuck out of the original movies on VHS and I read all the books they were based on, and they left me with a lifelong love of all things dark and spooky and supernatural and otherworldly. But if we aren't getting true horror versions of these characters, then the only other remake I would be interested in is Abbott and Costello Meet the Wolfman, in which the iconic comedian legends are replaced by modern day icons Key and Peele. I would watch the fuck out of that movie. All the better if they still have Rock the Dwayne Johnson play the Wolfman. He is fucking hilarious. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe to us so you can always keep up to date on the newest things that we release. Be sure to check out our podcast that we release every Monday, and smash the fuck out of that like button. If you want, leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts on this whole dark universe nonsense. Until next time, I'm Jeff, and this is Geek Out Freak Out.